Hello YouTube, this is going to be a tutorial on how to set up a smeltery to automatically produce clear glass. I had previously shown a show and tell, and there had been a interest on how to set it up. This is just the new way I have found to set up the smeltery for automatically producing blocks and or ingots. First off, you have to build a basic smeltery. That's 9 blocks at the bottom with a smeltery control and a tank. The glass is totally optional. I just like the look of being able to look into the tank and see the liquid. You can also make this only a single level if you so choose. It's just your preference. But the bigger you make your smeltery, the more you can process at one time. Alright, let's go ahead and fill the smelter with fuel. And let's set up our automation. You're going to want a chest here with a hopper feeding into it, and then you can put your casting table here with your spout. To automatically feed product into the smeltery, you can put a hopper feeding into the smeltery control. And I set up the other hopper on this side so we can have one chest feeding it into both sides. What you need to do is then connect your liquid duct. Oops. Connect your liquid duct over to the tank. The tank's just so that you don't have a backlog of the liquid built up into your smeltery. This next part is just something that I came up with because I don't like having to sit there and constantly push the spout to get it to produce ingots. It gets quite boring quite quickly. So what I've done is you set this to redstone, redstone, and this one to empty tank, red pipe wire, red signal. That way when you flip the lever, it'll start emptying out the contents into there. And then put a lever here and flip this to output mode. Let me just melt down this ingot to show off the ingot production. Now it's just a matter of time waiting for the block of iron to melt down. Seems to be melting down fairly quickly. As you can see, I have this one running. This was just the demo one I had set up. I had it filled with sand, and it's quickly churning through the sand, melting it, storing it, and then dumping it into the casting basin, which then feeds into the chest right here because of the hopper. Alright, so we have our liquid iron over here. So I flip the switch. Okay. Slight mess up. My fault. I'm trying to get this to work, and I forgot one of the most important parts on this is that you need the redstone signal above the spout. There we go. This isn't working for me quite the way it was in my single player. Not my single player, my multiplayer. I'm gonna have to look into why that is. Alright, that should be all of our liquid metal. So I'm going to drop the sand in, and it's automatically dropping into the hopper and dropping into the smeltery, where it's going to melt into molten glass. And since we have this switch flipped, it's draining it out over to the tank. And since the tank is set to drain into the casting basin, it's going to produce the clear glass. And because there's a hopper underneath the casting basin, it's going to empty out into the chest right next to the casting basin. And as you can see, this has been running for a little bit, and I've got 2 stacks, and I'm working on a third. And I've only got part of a stack left in the hopper to feed in. Oh, here we go. This one started. See how it's filling the tank here? Draining. And it should have some clear glass right here for us. Clear glass is a great material building wise because it's nice and has connected textures. The thing that's not nice about it, one hit from anything will break it. I hope that this would help you build a automated smeltery like I've set up for making clear glass, or actually for anything that you want to make blocks of that the smeltery can do. And the only thing you need to do to increase the capacity would be to add more casting basins to the line with hoppers to take the production out of the casting basin. As always, leave any commentary, and I will try to commentary or produce another video like this one. Thank you very much, and have a great day. And I figured out what was wrong with my setup. You set this one to empty tank, redstone red pipe wire, red pipe signal off, red pipe signal, which will cause it to toggle, and then red pipe signal, redstone signal, redstone signal, redstone signal, so that it'll constantly toggle. So I flip this switch, and we'll get our automated ingot production going. As you can see, it's producing it and dropping the ingots down into the chest right here. I'm going to go dump some more sand in, and after we empty out all of the iron, I can start up the glass factory again. As you can see, I've expanded it, just added some more tanks, casting basins with hoppers, all feeding over to the chest. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.